Brer Rabbit's Frolic by Joe Chandler Harris. Little boy, when he next saw Uncle Remus, after hearing how the animals went to the barbecue, wanted to know what happened to them. He was anxious to learn if any of them were hurt by the dogs that had been chasing Brother Rabbit. The old darky closed his eyes and chuckled. "Yo' sure is asking something now, honey. Under his hat, if he had any, Brer Rabbit had a mighty quick thinking apparatus, and most ingeniously all de time. De pranks he played on de yonder creeters pestered 'em before ways a comin' and a goin'. De dogs done mighty well, long as dey had dealin's wid de small fry, like Brer Fox, and Brer Coon, and Brer Wolf. But when dey run agin old Brer Brer, dey sure stuck a snag. The most severious was de identical one dat got de worst hurted. He got too close to Brer Brer, and when he took a look at hisself in running water, he took notice dat he was split wide open from flank to dewlap. After de ruckus was over, de creatures hobbled off home de best dey could, and laid round in sun and shade, and for to let their cuts and gashes get good and well. When dey got so dey could sagactuate and pay their party calls, dey agreed for to assemble somewheres and hit on some plan for to outdo Brer Rabbit. Well, dey had their assembly, and dey jawed and jawed, jest like your pa do when he ain't feelin' right well. But, bimbly, dey agreed upon a plan dat looked like it might work. Dey agreed for to make out dat dey gwine to have a dance. Dey knowed dat old Brer Rabbit was allers keen for dat, and dey say dey'll give him an invite, and when he got dar, dey'd ask him for to play de fiddle, and if he 'fused, dey'd close in on him and make way wid him. So fur, so good. But all de time dey was jawin' and confabbin', old Brer Rabbit was settin' in a shady place in de grass, a-hearin' every word dey say. When de time come, he crop out, he did, and run round, and de first news dey knowed, here he come down de big road, blookity-blookity, same as a horse dat broke through de pasture fence. He say, says he, "Why, hello, friends, and howdy, too, 'case I ain't seed you all since de last time. Where de name of goodness is you been these odd come short? And how did you far at de barbecue? If my two eyeballs ain't gone and got crooked, dar's old Brer, himmer de short tail and sharp thrush, the very one I'm a-huntin' for, and dar's Brer Coon. I sure is in big luck. There's going to be a big frolic at Miss Meadows, and her and de gals want Brer for to show 'em de Russian shuffle, and dey put Brer Coon down for de jig dey calls Rack-Back Davy. I'm ter play de fiddle, somethin' I ain't done since my oldest gal had de mumps and de measles before de same day and hour. Well, dis mornin' I tuck down de fiddle from where she was a-hangin' at, and drawed de bow backwards and forwards a time or two, and den I shot my eyes and hit some er de old-time tunes, and when I come to myself, dar was my whole blessed family skippin' and sashayin' round de room, spite er de fact dat breakfast was ter be cooked. Wid dat, Brer Rabbit bowed, he did, and went back down de road like de dogs was after him." "But what happened then?" the little boy asked. "Nothin' 'tall," replied Uncle Remus, taking up the chuckle where he had left off. "De creatures ain't had no dance, and when dey went ter Miss Meadows, she put her head out de winder and say if dey don't go off from dar she'll have de law on 'em.